Good day to everybody out there. This is See Thy Wealth, Water Your Health. Drink a glass of water. And I'm listening to, I want you guys to check out this video and let me know what you think. Is this how married couples are moving around nowadays or just relationships in general? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
If you are not sleeping in the same bed as your partner and there is no underlying medical condition or reason for it, then your relationship is not not a very good one. Yeah, that's not gonna fly.
What?
What you just said. Why the fuck would we have separate beds?
Because
That is the dumbest shit that I've ever
I
heard.
want my own space.
You want your own space, then
Yes.
get your own space, but you're
No.
not gonna do it while you're married to me.
It's perfectly healthy for me to want my own space. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
me wanting my own
absolutely.
space.
If you're single, you want to be single, by all means, go get your own bed
Why do I have
and your
to
own
be,
house,
why do
your
I
own
have
everything.
why do I have to be single to have my own space? That doesn't make sense. Like if I want to sleep alone, I should be able
If
to
you want to
sleep
sleep alone, then be single. I'm not going to sleep alone as a married man. If we have separate beds, we have separate everything.
Mhm.
But couples sleep in separate bedrooms all the time.
Those couples' relationships are shit.
That's
I'm just
not-
going to say it. If
That's
you are
not
not
true.
sleeping in the same bed as your partner and there is no underlying medical condition or reason for it, then your relationship is not not a very good one.
Is that what we're doing nowadays in 2025? Is we're sleeping in separate bedrooms as our partners? I mean, does she have a valid reason to say she wants to have her own space in the same house that we're living in together? There's nothing wrong with you having your corner of the house, during the day and you working over here and I'm working over there and then we come together at night. But to just say you want your own sleep in separate beds at night, what do you guys think about this? Is this something that's going on?
So
You guys are
you're
just
saying,
homies at that point,
it's unhealthy.
or roommates.
So you're saying it's unhealthy to want my own space. I can't just have my own
1,000%. 1,000%.
So
If that's how you feel, then we need to talk about how we're gonna split this shit up and just get on with it.
I like my own space.
Then you're gonna like what happens next because you're gonna get a lot more of it.
That I don't like. I don't understand why I can't.
You can. I'm telling you, you can.
Right now because I want to spread out and
I'll tell you what.
to sleep.
Yes. Well, hey, put that on your Bumble account. Well, I'll help you set it up.
That's not funny.
I'm not laughing.
I think
separate
you're wrong.
beds.
You're wrong. This is wrong.
Yeah. No.
She says she want to lay out and spread out like a big girl. Baby, you got to get you a king size bed. There's no way in hell, if we're in a marriage together, even a relationship together, if we're sharing the same house, there is no way I'm going to be okay with my partner or my significant other sleeping in another bed or another room. We can be in the same room. There's no way we're going to have you in a different bed. That makes no sense to me. Now, if you're in a space in a relationship where you guys are having problems and you can't see eye to eye about certain things and there's been a rift, I can get you guys not sleeping together for maybe a week. I'm sorry, maybe a few days or even up a week or something until you figure it out. But to request that you have your own space in the house that we share, in the bed that we share, I don't know if I could ever deal with something like that. I think at that point, like he said, the relationship is over. You might as well just go get your own space, your own house, and you have all the space you need. I mean, if the relationship or the marriage is in a space to where you guys are having those type of problems, then maybe you want to go talk to a marriage counselor or to a therapist or somebody, because sounds like to me that he still cares about sleeping together. And I would too. There's no way I would allow my significant other, or I would even want my significant other to allow me to have space in the same house that we're sharing. In my previous relationships or previous relationship, I probably slept outside of that bed in the 7 to 10, 7 years, really, really strong relationship, and then the next 3 years was kind of like off. But even then, even still during that time, I probably slept outside of that bed a handful of times in the same house. A handful of times in the same house. But to make it an ongoing thing, no, I just can't. I don't understand why you would even want to be together at that point. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's like you want space to probably pursue something else. I mean, everything is on your handheld gadget nowadays. So if you're in another space, I mean, you're going to do what you're going to do anyway. But to be in a whole nother bed, that smells relationship problems. That smells needing to see a therapist. That just smells like you want a whole nother relationship. I mean, I don't understand it. I will never understand a couple that doesn't want to sleep together. Now, if you have an arranged marriage, like some of these entertainers in Hollywood who have relationships for public, or for public personas, to make the public think that there is one way and then another, and when they get home they have a whole nother relationship, that's something totally different. But if we're in a full-blown relationship or marriage, there's no way in the world that I would ever personally allow my significant other that type of space, to be sleeping in an entirely separate bed in an entirely separate room in the same house. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Are y'all sharing the same bed with your spouse or your significant other? Or do you guys sleep in separate quarters of the house? Do you guys think the relationship is over at that point? Do you guys think she even has a valid reason saying that she wants to stretch out like a big girl? I mean, that makes no sense to me. Stretch out like a big, get a California king size bed, or just get a regular king size bed. Or just leave the relationship. Right? Just leave the relationship. Or work it out. Even if we're not next to each other, cuddled up, and because that, to me, laying in bed at night and cuddling, that's okay to start off doing. But eventually you're going to want to have your little space, because it might get a little hot, or you might want to, stretch out a little bit as you turn over a little bit. And, you don't have to be like meshed together the entire night. But to say you want your entire, like, in a separate space, I don't know. I think you got to get it together or work on your relationship at that point. That's just me. That's my take. That's my opinion. I don't want to be in another bed than my significant or my partner. I don't know what this lady's got going on, but apparently their marriage is probably over. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. This is See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water.